Hello, all. I am Commander Santanam from Bangalore, Karnataka, India. Annual validation of ECHS card for ESM spouse dependents were introduced on 1st of August 2022. I have published 4 videos, including video shorts, which is 1 minute duration, numbers which are available in my channel, video number 22, 23, 24, and 26. These videos covered all aspects, and if you follow these videos, you can easily do the validation. This video is about important ESM-friendly policy changes that have been published by the central organization ECHS on 26th of October 2022, specifically addressing dependents ECHS membership validation. Let us now see the important changes which are published on 26th October. As an introduction, I will cover these 4 topics. These are covered in video number 22 and in greater detail. Kindly watch that video. What is annual validation, who are covered, etc. Annual validation is a life certificate submission online by ESM or the primary beneficiary and the spouse. Submission of eligibility certificate and declaration online by dependents above 18 years. This is with reference to ECHS. Who are covered? ESM or primary beneficiary, spouse, and all dependents 18 years and above are covered by this particular aspect. For ESM and spouse, there is no separately annual life certificate required to be provided to ECHS. Automatically, it will be obtained from the pension system called as PERSH directly. So you don't have no action by you. In respect of dependents, except spouse is not a dependent from the perspective of ECHS annual validation. A message will flash online in the echs.sourceinfosys.com site when you log in from the date of manufacture which is printed on the card, or 12 months from the last annual validation of card. This is for the future, next year onwards. Message will also flash in polyclinic kiosk when you access it using your card, this site, mobile app, and prescription. It will be printed. If it is due, it will be printed about the dependent. How to see this information? Launch the site, this particular site. You may remember this was used to apply for the 64 KB card. Enter your registered mobile, password, and CAPTCHA. I'll just give you a screenshot. This is a site. When you log in there, these 3 details to be entered and log in. As I mentioned earlier, go to video number 22. Every screen which is required, which flashes when you log in for dependent card validation, has been taken and displayed in that video. So please watch this video. You can easily do the annual validation. There are other short videos of 1 minute or less I've done on 23, 24, and 26. All these are available in my YouTube channel called Helping Hands for ECHS, and also the website with the same name. Let us now focus on what are the important changes that have been brought about on 26th October 22, helping the ESM. Let's take a scenario. You have already submitted the documents for annual validation online for your dependent, and assume that it has been rejected by OSC Polyclinic. And you will know from, if you go to the site, you will know whether it is approved or rejected. Till now, or till 26th October, we didn't have a choice of correcting the errors so that the eligible people do not suffer. but that has been brought about by software change. One more opportunity is now made available. A review by Director Regional Center of the eligibility will be done now. Once it is rejected, you will see an interactive window in the echs.sourceinfosys.com site. Log in there. Based on that interactive video, upload the correct documents once again. Moment you upload and submit, this will be seen now by Director Regional Center and for review. Earlier it was polyclinic. First step is polyclinic. Now, after you do the correction, it will go directly here. Moment there is a rejection, Director Regional Center automatically gets to know about it also online that so and so's application or eligibility is not there and rejected. If the documents which are submitted now by you meet the eligibility criteria, Director Regional Center will now approve. If it does not meet the eligibility criteria, again, it will be rejected and card will be blocked. So you get a one more opportunity, which is now ESM friendly. Second scenario, many ESMs could not get income certificate from State Revenue Department for their dependents. So the alternative is they have processed the application for PAN card. In under this condition, that is PAN card processing is completed. In the same site, you can submit a self-attested copy of PAN card with certifying the date of preparation of PAN card. This you will get this information when you apply for the PAN card. Second document which you have to upload is self-attested form 26AS generated for the new PAN card for the current financial year. This is an important change. Earlier, people with PAN card had to submit 2 financial years 26AS, but now, since you don't have a PAN card and you have just applied and it has been processed, you have to submit these two documents online. Moment you submit, automatically OSC Polyclinic will verify the eligibility and approve or reject as the case may be. If it is rejected, we have just discussed how to handle the rejection case, where you get an opportunity to resubmit the documents or correct the documents and for Director Regional Center review and approval. Third important change, please make a note, date of blocking ineligible ECHS cards or dependents. It will commence from 1st January 2023. This is an important change. Important change, which are promulgated on 27th of December, will now be discussed. When an annual validation of dependence is rejected by OSC and Director Regional Center, you still have the third mechanism of escalation. Okay, you have to submit an application and self-attested documents for the dependent, each dependent, to MDECHS through OSC, who will send it to Regional Center. In the case of parents whose application has been rejected due to the income criteria, submit one application for both parents, bringing out the status of mother and father, along with supporting self-attested documents that their income is less than 9,000 rupees. This application for the dependent and the parents will be verified by the OSC Polyclinic and checks eligibility criteria of the income, that it is 9,000 rupees and less, and this you will send it to Regional Center. They will verify it and compare with the documents which you have submitted earlier. Online, you have uploaded certain documents, which is income certificate, and forward it to MD with the recommendation. MDECHS will intimate the final decision about validation, and this is communicated to ESM, Regional Center, Polyclinic, and others. If the validation is approved by MDECHS because of the income criteria being met and the eligibility is also met, the card will be unblocked for 1 year from the last blocking date. As it is, all cards which have not gone through this annual validation will get rejected, will get blocked on 1st of January 2023. Let's see the next feature. This is for specifically for white card holders who are basically disabled people, and their card also would have got rejected by OSC and regional center in the earlier process. Same thing, that submit an application with proof of withdrawal of all investments which have been made in the name of white card beneficiaries. For the parents have invested in the disabled children's name, and that was showing in 26 AS as income more than 9,000. So their cards were rejected. Validation did not go through. Now you have to give the proof of withdrawal that there is no investment which are originally made have been removed. This will ensure monthly income is below 9,000 per month. And also continued membership. OSC will verify, send it to Director Regional Center. COECHS will examine and approve the white card holders application who meet the income criteria. This is important. Then the membership will be extended by 1 year. Now please note this next step is for the next validation, these white card holders will continue with income less than 9,000. That means you can't do another investment again after this approval has happened because next year it will not go through. If it is maintained as less than 9,000 for the preceding year, that it will get again validated and approved. After 2 years, anyway, the white card holders have no income, and with the PAN card, the 26 AS will definitely show for the preceding two consecutive financial years, the income will be 9,000 per month. So, under this condition, first 1 year, then extended by one more year, provided income is less than 9,000. From the third year onwards, automatically they will come under the 26 AS route for annual validation approval. Just to complete, you will know that 11 months from the date of manufacture printed on the card or 12 months from the last annual validation, you will get a validation due message when you log into the site echs.sourceinfosys.com or the mobile app or in the prescription. You have to launch this site. Then the same site was used for applying for 64 KB card. Enter your mobile number, password, and captcha, and then interactively you can do annual validation. It doesn't take more than 10 minutes to do the actual procedure. Let me summarize. If rejected by OSC, then review facility by Director Regional Center. If you are unable to obtain income certificate but processed PAN card application, review is still possible. Review is by COECHS through an application submitted is now possible for dependents and parents. Review by COECHS for white card holders.